call yourself a monster. You tear your own soul apart. You think I get a normal life, a clean escape, a second start. So I'll let you believe the lie that I don't carry every part. I forgot, at least I swear that's the mercy I can spare. If this is what keeps you alive, I'll disappear. You walk away thinking you saved me, thinking I don't feel all the pain. If loving you means letting you go, believing I'm okay, then I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. So you can live. Neon lights, the world still burns. Steel skies waiting for our turn. You vanish into something new. And I remember. I remember someone the real thing, someone's a sign. Some say they heard online that love heals every time. Hearts racing, emotions run high.
Hey, what is going on, guys? And welcome back. Guess what? To another stream. So today, well, we're going to be playing some more Silver Palace. And but the thing is, before that, I'm still eating. By the way, my food just arrived, so I'm eating lunch at 3:35 p.m. Yes, and with lunch I mean breakfast, because I just woke up like 1 hour ago. Also, what's up, Sentontas with a brain? What's up, Zal? And what's up, the three? How are you doing? So let me open up Silver Palace. Let's see. We may have another update today. Yes, we do. Here we have it. Good for you. I was busy today and I ate a coffee and 2 healths. Damn. Looks like me yesterday. Yesterday, I drank enough caffeine to like kill a fucking horse. You have no idea. Like I don't think I was ever like as productive as at work as yesterday, bro. God damn, bro. I was doing my job and 2 other coworkers' job like at the same time. I was running, bro. Your reacted to, I saw. I didn't like watch the whole thing, but obviously I'm not going to watch it on stream. It's like 2 hours long. I did watch a little bit. Bro called me a retard a couple of times. Understandable. Like, actually, nothing against it. He didn't watch the ending of the video, which I explained, like, if he's going to like keep playing the same style of games, he's going to keep getting burnout over and over and over again. It doesn't matter what the game is. He will keep getting burnout because that's the only type of game he plays. So he skipped that part conveniently. I don't try to hide that I'm kind of a slob content creator. It is true. It is true. But here's the thing about me. I used to make like videos, like completely scripted videos, attacking like each and every point of like the other people's like takes and stuff like that. I used to be like pretty respectful, you know. I would talk in like a I wouldn't talk like in diminishing terms. I wouldn't like say anything bad. I would just like do my research, attack point by point. But that's not fun, is it? That's not fun. Some people would watch it and would like it. But I kinda got tired of being Mr. I kinda got tired of being Mr. Good Guy, you know? So I started doing these reactions live. And I am a very different person when I'm live streaming. You know? The objective of my channel was never to protect like any specific game. I personally wouldn't care if someone says like, oh, I don't like Antfield, or I don't like Nikkei, or I don't like Wuwa because the game is dog shit, and leaves it at that because, well, that's your opinion. But when you come out and like start giving reasons that are not true, just so that you can make like other people watch it and believe what you're saying, because people are going to watch your video and people are going to believe whatever the hell you are saying. So if someone that hasn't played Arknights Antfield before, I got, or other game, I'm saying Arknights Antfield, but it could be other game, could be Silver Palace, Wuwa, Genshin, whatever. And they watched a video like that, or someone hating on Wuthering Waves, or someone hating on Genshin Impact, saying, oh, I quit because of this, this and that, and reasons that are not true, reasons that don't make sense, then it's going to spread misinformation. And I really, really, really dislike misinformation. But I'm not always right. Sometimes I exaggerate. For example, on that video about, well, Pharos, I made a huge exaggeration. And I thought, like, okay, everyone's going to understand this is me exaggerating. Which is, Antfield has had more combat events than in 4 patches than Wuwa since 2.x. There I wanted to say, like, Wuwa hasn't had like many combat events, especially during 2.x, because that was one of the issues that Wuthering Waves was having back then. But obviously that is not true. And he went and like disproved that that was not true, which is absolutely fine. That's the type of thing that I also do, and I encourage everyone to do it. Like, always check if something is true or not. And yeah, sometimes I'm going to talk out of my ass, and that was one of the times. That's why someone like Egg also commented, bro posted the timestamp and went like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's a big exaggeration, you know. But the thing I'm more against is misinfo. As I said, I'm going to fuck up sometimes, and I don't mind people calling me out. I really don't. For example, he called me out there, and I don't mind it at all. I think that's completely fair, And yes, we should well, fact check and stuff like that. But if you quit the game in April, right? Because bro said he quit in 1.2. Oh, I quit. I haven't played since 1.2. And you wait like 2 whole patches. So 1.2 and like 1.3. And then in 1.4, which is probably the biggest patch that the game has had, with the most quality of life when it comes to gearing and stuff like that. And you come out with a video that objectively no one fucking asked for, right? No one is thinking like, oh, let me go check Pharaohs for Enfield. No one thinks that, right? And you post a video right when 1.4 drops, and 1.4, a version where they fix a lot of stuff that bro is complaining about. It's going to give the bad impression of to people that haven't still played the game. And that's my issue. That's my issue, because I had people come to my video. One person commented like, oh, I didn't know like you could do this and that in Enfield. Oh wow, I didn't know this and that. And I'm like, yeah, you can do that. And bro also said that oh, since he only watched like some WoW or Kurobots, not WoW content creators, Kurobots, because not every WoW content creator is a Kurobot, obviously. And he had the impression that Enfield was this like 7-headed monster, which is not. So this quitting video, spreading misinformation about how much you have to revolve yourself around the factory, how much time you spent, and other stuff, the gameplay loop, and so on and so forth. Like, that is not true. That is not true, and that's my problem I had with it. I couldn't care less if bro quit the game or not, right? As I said at the start of the video, I don't care. Bro could have just said like, the game is, I don't like the game, I think the game is trash, so I don't play the game anymore, and that would have been completely fine. Like, what? Like, completely fine for me. Like, you think the game is trash? That's fine. That's okay. That's your reason. But if you're going to give like specific reasons, like the factory and stuff like that, and you have no idea what you're talking about, I'm going to correct it. I just am. It doesn't matter what game it is. I've done that for Wuthering Waves. I've done that now for Arknights Enfield. And if I knew what was going on in the Hoyo space, I would do that for the Hoyo games. And for every game that I play. Because if you go watch my older videos, bro, I was like protecting Wuthering Waves like left and right, but objectively, not by feelings. Also, what's up, Akai? Sorry, I was just rambling here about like my latest video. Subserved and Magnus, everyone that showed up. How's Silver's Palace so far? How do you say about the gear and gacha system so far? I'm pretty curious. Okay, I'll answer you. Give me just a second. So the gacha system, as I said multiple times, I don't really care about the gacha system as long as I can get the characters at the end of the day. They could have had like the most egregious gacha system ever, and if I could get the characters I wanted, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I will say that it does not feel good. 0.8% all the way to 99 pulls, and then only at 100 can you like guarantee the character. Plus, they don't have a 50-50.
It's raining.
It's like a
The
full-on
downpour
spark
brings
system. It's
danger
RNG.
as well as opportunities.
So it's the same for the rate for the rate up banner is the same as every other standard character. So it's even less chance to get the character you want in like less pools, and most people will not even get anything until the 99th pool. Like, just how many times do you have to hit like soft pity for games like Within Waves, Arknight's Endfield at the 80 PD, Genshin Impact, you know? How many times do you have to hit soft pity on those games because the rate is like just so low, like 0.8? A lot of times. Like a lot of times. So a lot of people will never get anything under 99 pools, which is, it does feel kinda ass. It does feel kinda ass. But it's not like it makes or breaks the game, because sure, the hard cap is 100, but if they give 200 pulls per patch or 150 pulls per patch, it's whatever, right? The PD also does carry over. So
It's raining.
what makes or
Downpour
breaks like
brings
these
danger
games is
as well as
actually like
opportunities.
the pull count, not the gacha system itself. Then we go to the gearing. So the gear is pretty interesting because, well, I haven't had like too much time with gearing. I'm not too high
I won't
level,
be fooled by them
but
no
the
longer.
gearing is pretty interesting because it seems like it's going to work like an actual RPG, where if you get a gear piece, every single gear piece that is from that set and that level is going to be the exact same. As you can see here, the non-dustproof dust cap, non-dustproof dust cap is okay, that's a funny name. But you can see it's level 20, and every single one of them is going to have the exact same stats. Exactly the same stats. Then you have a higher rarity, which is this green one, which have a little bit better stats. But it's always the same kind of stats. It's always defense, HP, attack percentage, damage bonus, and HP percentage, right? But just a little bit better. And I'm assuming that it's going to keep like going on like that for pretty much every tier of gear, which I think is pretty cool. So once you get that high rarity gear that you want, there's no RNG. You just need to get the gear. So there's no substat RNG and stuff like that. The only RNG that you have is getting the gear that you want. But getting the gear that you want is also not that hard because you can farm specific domains. You know what I mean? So as you see, same. This one is same as this one, which is a little bit better than this one. You know, as you can see, defense 10, and this has defense 15, and so on and so forth. It increases a little bit of crit damage and stuff like that. They also have it also makes it a lot easier to like quick equip. So whenever you farm, you can just quick equip, and you don't have to wonder like which set is better or not. As long as you have the set, you just like quick equip, and it's going to automatically apply like the best tier gear, you know. So yeah. Well, for the chicks, true. Most WoWs just cover gacha, drama, plus comparing waves. I mean, yeah, but I'm also like a fucking like drama bullshit CC that, you know, I fit right in. I fit right in. I'm not going to pretend that my content is anything different, you know, even though I do try to approach it in a different way where I try to be fair. Well, during my streams, I am a lot more aggressive. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. I am a lot more aggressive than I was in my videos. But Um, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not like a drama tuber or some shit like that. My opinion is that the open world gachas are going to be the most likely to have the least free-to-play friendly systems. They cost a lot more resources not just to make, but also upkeep. It depends. It depends, because at the end of the day, it's a live service game. And you have a lot of live service games that don't make nearly as much money as some gacha games, and they are still pretty good. We hate people just a game, good or not, from the gacha system. Is a gacha game, yes, but yeah, gacha is the monetization system. You can dislike the monetization system and not play the game because of that. Many people do that to MMOs. Like, oh, this MMO is pay to win. It doesn't mean that the game itself is bad. It means that the monetization system is bad, you know? The gear system was one of the things that really made me disgusted with WoA, aside from the optimization. I was playing it on launch and heard the ecosystem didn't change a lot. Yeah, it didn't change anything. The ecosystem is absolute ass. Do I have reaction slop later? I don't know, this stream will be pretty short. Imagine spending 7 days to build a perfect echo and shit on Angel that finished after 30 minutes. That is true, and 2 to 7 days is like a pretty short time frame for someone like me. Like, brother, I take like a lot longer. Or I used to. I don't farm echoes anymore. Because I play since day one. I don't have a single good build. And I used to play the game every fucking day. I would like farm the game. I don't have a single like build that you look at it and you say like, oh, this is a good build. At most, I have average builds. I think he responded earlier in the stream. What? Oh yeah. I watched a little bit of the Pharos video. I didn't watch all of it, but it's whatever. Free-to-play games outside of gachas use it, but call it loot boxes instead. Yeah, it's still gacha nonetheless. Ratio of WooTrumWeb's content creators to other gacha creators is very different. It is. There's like just more of them, but the reason for that is that the biggest drama content creator is Saint Tontas. Right, and Santotas is a WoW content creator. What that will do is that it will make people that want to get into the WoW like sphere of content creation, they will try to appeal to someone like Saint Tontas so that they can get a boost. Well, look at Pharos, for example. Bro crying like, oh please bro, react to my video, you know. But then other gacha games don't really have a Saint Tontas per se, or someone as big. You can say like, oh, but you are like Saint Tontas from Antfield. Bitch, I haven't called anyone a PDF file, okay? So yeah. Never see other gacha CC doing drama content. You see me. I know some of my viewers don't consider me like, oh, drama content. I'm just like pointing out blatant misinformation. But I consider myself like somewhat of a drama content. Especially now that I react live, I'm a lot more aggressive. So yeah. I'm not pretending that I'm not. Like, there are people that pretend they are not, right? A lot of WoW content creators pretend they are not drama content creators, but they are. Just look at their videos. Look at someone like VXV, for example. Bro tries to be like so upright, but at the end of the day, look at the videos and it's all drama slop. At least I'm not afraid to admit it. Gacha will always be predatory. Yes, it's in the nature. It's a literal casino. It's a literal casino. You start a drama with lore channels? What the fuck? Yeah, but that's the thing. No one is as bad as Saint-Otis. No one is as bad as Saint-Otis. Saint-Otis is like just another level. Like asking a lion to be vegan? Yeah. Unless they could. I made a video talking about like what would be like the perfect model or my perfect version of like a monetization
what on earth
system.
is that?
And well, it basically is like remove the gacha. Let me just buy every character for like $20. Sandy's here because the other retard called Tecton. I'm going to be honest with you, I never disliked Tecton. And I still don't. I don't agree with everything he has said. Right? But at least Tecton knows how to talk, knows how to argument, or used to. I don't watch him anymore. I don't know like what he became. But when he was doing like gacha content, most of the time he will like just respond to people attacking him. He will trash games. Yeah, he will like point flaws at games. Then people would attack him and he would respond. That's different from what Saint-Otis does. Sure, Tecton has had like dumbass fucking opinions. That's fair. I've had dumbass fucking opinions too. But it's not like he was like starting drama with accusing someone else of being a PDF file. You know what I mean? That's why I wasn't really like I wasn't too much like against Tecton. And he did. Tecton did create a lot of content creators in the space. He did help a lot of people. Whether they are now against him or pro him, but he did. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Yeah, Tecton doesn't go around calling other people PDF. Like, he has his flaws, sure, absolutely. But Saint-Otis like is a lot worse. Multiverse Vistas HSI event? I don't know. I do not play horror games. Yeah. Tecton moved away from gacha space, but the thing is, he got himself into politics. I don't know which is worse. Also, I'm finishing eating right now, so that's why I'm not actively playing. Let's combine and do gacha politics. That's a good idea. How would we do that though? How would we do that though? Gonna be like, Tontas is being racist towards Silver Palace. You know? Gameplay on screen is peak. Bro, you haven't seen anything. I'm going to show you something. Look at this. Are you ready? About tier list? Bro, I'm eating. I don't want to be throwing up now. Like, bro, you make me watch like I sent out this video where I eat. Toro would crash outside the stairs. What's up, Frizzle? How are you doing? What happens? You got called out? I don't know. What happened? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? If I'm not wrong, then what's wrong? What's the matter? I like to lose more brain cells, so yes. Bro, okay, I finished eating. Okay? I finished eating. There you go. Can you react? I watched a little bit of the video. It's fine. I'm not going to make like a dedicated video addressing everything. I'm not watching 2 hours of him reacting. Well, to be fair, my video was also pretty long. Here for the hate watch, bro. So let's take a look at this. Okay, what? Well, Fire say using blueprints still wasting a lot of time. It's like taking 30 minutes. Bro doesn't realize that it's 30 minutes for the whole patch.
It makes my armor and lance
For the
slippery.
whole patch. That's not a good reason. He could, like, you want to know what a good reason is? Like, to like have quit like Arknight's Enfield, that he could have said, and no one could have said anything against him. Literally, I answered like a comment. I answered the comment. Let me look for it. Like recently, about that actually. Let me check dashboard. Where is it? Is it? I think it's newest. Because I think someone said like, oh, I don't really like the factory or stuff like that, and I'm like, that's completely fine. Let me see. Where it be? Okay, it doesn't show.
I'm
Why?
not fond of rain. But hey, gotta think positive. At least Lady Cynthia's cats won't be running about everywhere now.
I'm looking. I just answered the comment like a minute ago. Like, what the fuck? Or not like a minute ago, like an hour ago. Oh, here. I found it. For example, Kay here could have said that bro didn't like how the game always focused on the factory gameplay, which I agree. You know what my answer to that is? And what my answer to that would be if Pharaoh said that on the video? I would say that is fair and understandable. Some people would say you can just skip it with blueprints, but you still need to interact with it, however little it is. Which I know is not for everyone. That's a complete fair thing to say. Right? You don't like interacting with the factory at all, no matter how little it is. And it seems to be the problem that Pharos has. It's completely fine if you don't like it. Like, it's fine, just don't make up bullshit that you don't like it because you just don't understand
Makes
it.
my armor and lance slippery.
You know? Because that's one thing to not like it, and that's another thing to not like it for the wrong reasons. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this comment right here is completely fair and understandable. Like, completely fair. Don't like the factory. Fair. No. I don't like the factory because on every patch I have to spend 3 days looking for blueprints to make like the best factory, to make one gear component. No, you don't. Right? That's a bullshit reason. That's a bullshit reason. This is fine. Saying that you have to spend 3 days to make one gear component is absolutely bollocks. You know? And this is what we are, or I am here to combat. That's what I'm here to combat. Not that people don't like my game. I couldn't care less. I care about people spreading misinformation about any game. Could be WoW, could be Genshin, could be Nikke. Why is she wet? Girl, why are you wet? Is it raining inside? Guys, it's literally raining inside my house. Goddamn. Yeah, fair, but after that dumbass video, it just made him look funny, that's all. There's only about 40-50 people shitting on him, and he blamed the whole community for 100k plus players.
Ugh, I'm not fond of rain. But hey,
Well, so it's not that
positive.
serious his video, so
at
why
least
did
Lady
he
Cynthia's
think
cats
we
won't
are
be
serious
running
about him
everywhere
quitting?
now.
Yeah, no one's serious about him quitting. We are serious about him spreading misinformation. No one cares that he quit the game. Also, it's pretty funny that bro waited for 1.4, a version pretty hyped, a version that is pretty acclaimed to be like pretty good, and a version where they fix a lot of stuff, streamline a lot of stuff, for him to come out and say that he quit the game. When he quit in 1.2, he quit in April, bro. Why wait for now? He quit in April. Like, what? Why the word sweats is banned? I don't know. Ask YouTube. I have no restrictions on my chat. Bro, what the hell are you saying, Magnus? How he got burnout since Agnes and feel lack of content? I don't know. Bro was like complaining that he had to log in
Rain
every
is the
single day in
worst.
like 3 different
Makes my
open world
armor and
gacha
lance
games,
slippery.
which you will get burnout. And yes, you should quit the game that you have less fun in. Absolutely. But the thing is, he skipped the end of the video where I talked about why he's getting like burnout, which is he's only playing like the same type of games. Of course you're going to have burnout. You're going to start playing Silver Palace and you're going to get burnout of it. You want to start playing like I don't know, Ananta, and you're again going to get burned out of it. You're going to start playing like, I don't know, Azure Promilia, and you're going to get burned out of it. Like every single game, because that's the only games you are playing. Like, branch out, try something else. And maybe you will realize that the games that you so claim to be the best are probably not that good. And this includes like Enfield and other games. It includes Enfield and other games. Because if you only play gacha games, then this game is better than that game is better than this game, blah blah blah. But if you play stuff outside of gacha games, you realize that these games are pretty similar to each other. Like pretty similar to each other. Now they are starting to get like a lot more different with like Enfield, NTE, and now a lot more different with Silver Palace. But they are still like they still follow the same like kind of thing. This character is Gunnar Bait? No. You think? You think? I don't think so. I don't think so. When you play on non-gacha game, you can also easily burn out now. Yes, if you play always the same type of games. Imagine you only play like Ubisoft style open world games. You play Assassin's Creed, you play I don't know what other games are kind of like Assassin's Creed. Or you play like only Sony like exclusive type games like Spider-Man, God of War, Uncharted, and stuff like that. They're all pretty similar. Yes, they are different games, but they are all like at the end of the day, they are all like movie video games, right? So you're going to get burned out of that. If you only play like FPS games like Valorant, CSGO, and stuff like that, you're also going to get burned out of it. Maybe less because it's competitive, so you entertain yourself more. They make games anymore or just abandon pre-releases? Bro, they just released Assassin's Creed 4, like the remake. So, yeah. Also, movie game based on how they deliver the story. A mix. I would feel like something like WoWa is a bit more, because there's absolutely no gameplay in between like story. I don't know about 3.5, but it's like story on story on story and story. And Silver Palace is kind of similar. But these kind of games have a lot more gameplay inside of them. Because you could go from start to finish in something like Uncharted without having to stop and farm, like explore the world, grind and stuff like that. Unlike like games like these. Did Faruzan reply to your video? Faruzan? Yeah, bitch didn't mention me, by the way. I don't know why people are afraid of like adding me, so I know when they post about me. Because I'm not afraid of adding other people. No. Let's hope Ubisoft actually releases Wolfenstein 4 to actually conclude Wolfenstein timeline. Bro, they got partially bought by Tencent, didn't they? So maybe. Wanna know why the sky is blue? Scattering. I don't understand what you said. Yeah. Well, since I happen to have some free time in my hands, I'll address your inquiries. Follow me. This is like a side quest? Okay. So 17. So 5 p.m. I quit X game just to get attention. Yeah, especially when that X game had just released a big ass patch. What's up, Viro Aksha? How you doing? How do I go up there? Is that a stairway anywhere? Still waiting for Enfield EOS? Same, brother. Where is it? They are taking like forever to EOS, like, bro. What? How the fuck do I go up there? Oh, a store. There's no one working here. What the hell? Also, there's no way to get up there. How do normal people go up there? Like Nani? Okay. I have to find a jump point. Fly? I can't like fly. Unless there's like a jump pad. Which I don't know where it is. The quit video was intentional. Everyone knows it was intentional. Been watching 2 hours. I watched a little bit. I skimmed through it. It was like pretty funny because I skipped to a halfway to the video. And the first thing that I hear is bro calling me a retard. And I thought it was funny as fuck. Like, I'm not mad at it because, well, I don't really care. I call other people retards all the time. But I just thought it was funny as fuck.
We need this? Alright, I'll hold on to it.
Make a I quit WoWa, you will swarm. Imagine I make a I will quit Wuthering Waves or I quit Wuthering Waves video, right? And I give reasons to quit from 3.0. People are going to like be like, bitch, what the fuck? But you know what would be like incredibly funny if I make a I quit Wuthering Waves video? And then the next live stream I make is like me finishing 3.5 story. Imagine that. Quit war because of bike skin? True. I quit Wuthering Waves because, guys, you wouldn't believe this. They keep shoving bike skins on my throat. I cannot control myself to buy every bike skin that I see. Like, I know it's a me problem, but fuck this game. This game is absolute trash. Great video idea. Or I make like a 20-minute long video saying, I'm quitting Wuthering Waves, and just stay silent for like 19 minutes. Just say, guys, I'm quitting Wuthering Waves, and the reason is, and I just don't say anything for 19 minutes. Sintotus will have a meltdown watching our video. Do it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Praise off. The sky is blue, but there's some people don't understand that the sky is blue. So. Every time I light the oven, it sputters, roars, and makes all these noises. Why is that? Someone sneak into the oven and start blowing a trumpet? What the fuck? So it's just helping the little girl understand the world around her. Sky is green, Earth is flat, the galaxy is a burger. No. You're quite wrong. The Earth is a donut, right? Because the Earth being a donut, it would explain like how the sun and moon rotation works, because on a donut it can work, but it cannot work on a flat Earth, you know? Oh, we can buy a baguette. A baguette. Call Milky Way not a burger? Well, it depends on the buns that you use. Some buns do use milk. Or most of them do use milk. So, yeah. It makes sense. Makes sense. If you make I Quit WUA, Nigerian Perspective, New Infinity XP, definitely gonna react to it. Really? Yeah, but I would have to make like a full-on, like, rage bait only video, right? And then have a disclaimer at the end saying, yeah guys, but at the very end. So I would end the video saying, so that's my reason I quit Wuthering Waves, and then roll credits, right, for a little bit, and then I show up saying like, yeah guys, I didn't quit Wuthering Waves, all the reasons I gave are absolute bullshit, and you just got rage baited. Imagine that. As long as it tastes good, Depends what kind of milk it is. Now you have like so many milks. Like, I don't understand. Like, the amount of milk types that we have. Like, what the hell? Like, the other day, I was watching like a video. Someone saying like something about strawberry milk and almond milk. And I'm like, bro, show me the tit on a strawberry. Show me the tit on a fucking almond. You know? Give me goth girl milk. Imagine you quit since 1.x because the story sucks. You should post a video now. Yeah. If you want to try, then you should start renting, start buying your house to move, because you bad Kuro would hunt your ass down. Maybe. Actually, guys, I decided to play again. Like, psych! Just got trolled! Haha! Get rage baited, bitch. So, almond is breedable, is what I hear. I mean, if it gives milk, it's a mammal, right? I think only mammals give milk. Is that correct, or am I a dumbass? I feel like there's another species of like a random fish that is not a mammal but gives milk. I swear to God that it probably exists. But no, platypus is a mammal, right? Or is platypus like its own thing? No, it's a mammal. It's a mammal that lays eggs. So the exception is that it lays eggs. It's not that it gives milk. Flamingos give milk? Cow? Well, cow is a mammal. What the fuck? Why is Sentonta spawn in? He's a big fan. Sentontas is a big fan. Tomorrow is Genshin 7.0 livestream. All Doom Post and CC gonna come out from their woodwork to Doom Post Genshin tomorrow. People like Glaive Q and Infinity in Nigeria perspective. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what they are going to do for like 7.0. I guess we'll check it out maybe. I don't play Genshin, as many of you might know by now. Maybe you don't. I refuse to play Hoyo games. Well, I don't trash Hoyo games, but I refuse to play them. I try to be fair, even though I do have a bias against Hoyo. But I do not play, I refuse to play Hoyo games. That's just like a me thing. That doesn't mean I hate every Hoyo game, or that I am against people that play Hoyo games, but I just personally don't play Hoyo games. But I do watch like some content creators that play Hoyo games. Here, as you can see, Hoyo games never again. I'm done with Hoyoverse games. There. And with Hoyoverse games, I mean Hoyo in general, not any specific game. But as you can see, I actually have like a bunch of like good videos respecting Wuthering Waves. Just like this one is WoWo really bad, and I'm comparing it to Genshin. And at the end of the video, I think they are like pretty similar. At least like a year ago, they were like pretty similar. Wu vs ZZZ, yes. I made Hoyoshil like content before. I like videos trashing on Hoyoshils before. The same as I did with Kurobot. Just so you see, I'm not pro like one single game. This was well before like Anfield came out. Hoyoshils. And this one is pretty funny. The ZZZ is made for babies like video because it came from a misunderstanding. I got into like some kind of beef with Foxhole. I wouldn't call it beef, it's like a back and forth of videos, right? Where I said that the overall tone in Wuthering Waves is tailored to a more to an older audience than ZZZ, because it has it's more serious, and they interpreted that as ZZZ not having serious moments, which is not true, right? ZZ has like very deep, very serious, very well, visual moments, which is completely fine. But my argument at the time was that Wuthering Waves is just serious all the time, which actually makes the game very monotonous compared to ZZZ. But the argument wasn't that the game was monotonous or not, it was that it was just serious all the time. It didn't have like many comedic breaks like ZZZ had. That's why it was like tailored to a more like older audience, you know? Not meaning that ZZZ for babies. Obviously this title is on quotes because that was never like what I've said. But as you can see, I've made videos trashing like Hoyoshils, I've made videos trashing look at this thumbnail is criminal, bro. Hoyoshils attack NTE, voice actor fired, ZZZ EOS soon, which I was like, no, it's not going to happen. Here I was protecting ZZZ. What else? Here is like the story of Wuthering Waves, which I thought it was like pretty ass. The 2.7. And damn, these old videos. I miss these old videos. Here was when everything started, bro. Here was when everything started. When Saint Tota started making like videos on Anfield, I was watching Saint on my way to work because I wanted something in the background. And I was like, I was listening to it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? What is bro saying? Like, all the time. And I played the beta here. I had already played the game here. So I was like, what the fuck is bro talking about? And then, well, everything started going to shit when, well, the Fire Nation attacked. Here I'm protecting both Wu and ZZZ, so on and so forth. And now we're here. Now we're here. Being serious all the time does not mean adult audience that a child's understanding of adulthood. You have to understand that more adult people, more people that are adults are going to not enjoy goofy ass moments that ZZZ has, for example. That doesn't mean that there's no like 30-year-olds that enjoy that. It just means that there's more. Just there's more that don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's not impossible. For example, if you ask me, I prefer the goofy ass aesthetics of ZZZ. I think it's funny. I think it's fun, and I've watched more ZZZ like fan animations than Wuthering Waves, and I play WoWA and I don't play ZZZ, for example. But that doesn't mean that the targeted audience is like not lower, you know? Minecraft is also the Minecraft target audience is, well, for kids, but you could argue that a lot of adults like it. I like it. Like, one thing is the targeted audience and another thing is like the actual audience, you know? And I played ZZZ, the story is not more serious when it comes to the important moments. Yeah. The ZZZ has heavy moments, like very heavy moments. That's not the argument we're having. We're talking about like the overall like story, like from start to finish. ZZZ has a lot lower lows and higher highs when it comes to seriousness. Like, it has a lot of more comedic, like very comedic moments, but then it has a high contrast with very heavy stuff, you know? Wuthering Waves doesn't have that. It's a lot more monotonous, it's a lot more of samey, but it's a lot more like, when you put it all together, it's a lot more serious overall. Because it doesn't have comedic breaks like ZZZ has. That's the point. And a lot more like adult-like people are going to prefer the more monotone, serious all the time kind of thing than the up and down kind of thing. That doesn't mean there's no people that will enjoy it. Just mean that overall there's more. The first Chinese region that blue chick yapping filtered me. The what? I can't play ZZZ literally. Only target audience is for everyone. Yeah, gacha games is all of them are 12 plus. That doesn't mean the target audience is like for 12-year-olds, right? WoWA is 12 plus. Nikkei is 12 plus. That doesn't mean the target audience is 12. See that as a weakness, not as a strength. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's a weakness or strength. I'm saying that it is what it is. Right? Like, it is what it is. I'm not arguing like which one is better. On those videos, I never argued which one was better. I was just saying that WoWA is just more serious all the time compared to ZZZ. But then I also, okay, I'm also at fault for using it to farm a little bit of views. Okay, I used the misunderstanding to farm views. Okay, I admit it. I'm sorry, but I did. I was like, well, since I'm getting misunderstood and stuff, I might as well like lean into it. A NASA's main, I see. Damn.
Alf always hits her shots. The Miss Agency taught her well.
Headshot. She's pretty good. I didn't get to use her ult. Are you alright? I've sent the ruffian running. How strange. We never went out of our way to bother him, so why would he do something nasty? It's the bread. Bread from... It's just too delicious. Personally, I dislike rage baiting thumbnails. I love rage baiting thumbnails. Well, it hurts. Look, it hurts the channel, actually. People think that rage baiting thumbnails, oh, it gives you more clicks, blah blah blah, makes people click on the video, and so on and so forth. It actually hurts the channel, but I just like them. I just like rage baiting thumbnails. I'm sorry. It hurts my channel. You wanna know why? Because of how YouTube works. So, YouTube works like this. If someone clicks on the video just because of the thumbnail, doesn't watch the video and just like go straight into the comments like a lot of people do. A lot of people click on like rage baiting thumbnails. Like imagine the thumbnail that says like Wuthering Waves is complete garbage or Arknight's Enfield is complete garbage, and that's it. And people click on the video, go straight in the comments, and they see people like trashing me, for example, saying like, oh, your opinion is ass. People are going to comment saying like, you're a dumbass, you know, and they are not going to watch the video. And that hurts the video. Even if they comment or leave a dislike, it hurts the video. And by the way, dislikes count the same as likes, if you didn't know. If you're disliking videos like Saint Tonta's videos, Tecton's videos, and stuff like that, just for the sake of disliking it, actually you are helping the channel because it counts the same as a like for YouTube, by the way. So yeah, the more you know. So even if people comment and leave a dislike, if they don't watch the video, it's going to tell YouTube that that video is not worth watching. If it's like a 20-minute video and your average view time is like 50 seconds or 30 seconds because people click off immediately, it's going to tell YouTube, hey, this video is not worth recommending. People are not wanting to watch this video. The thumbnail has nothing to do with the video itself. So YouTube does not recommend it anymore and it gets less views. So yes, clickbaity thumbnails are good to some extent, but sometimes they hurt the video actually. So yeah. Also make people click not to recommend, that too. What's up, Arul? How you doing? Alf is the icon character of Silver Palace. Of course she's good. I mean, why'd they make her the icon character though? Masa, are there more good people or more bad people in this world? Good people. People can be complicated, but we live in a orderly society. I believe the good outnumbers the bad. Is that so? Then I'll be a good person too. You're a good person, Master, so Alf wants to be good as well. She's making little sense, but it's kind of nice she can think like that. That's a very good mindset. Keep working at it, Alf. Is that a compliment? I'll do my best to not let you down. Cause our mate is Brother, don't talk like that about my child. You understand?
That is a system of chaos.
I will not let you beat your meat to my child. I will find you, I will arrest you, and I'll call the cops on you. You don't have a wife, bro? I can still adopt, bitch. And what do you mean I don't have a wife? Look at this. Who do you think this is? Who do you think this is? Can I do this if she wasn't my wife? I thought so. You can't adopt in a country as single? I have my ways. She's taken, little bro. Taken by me. Taken by us? Hell nah, bro. I'm not sharing. Fuck you. Bro, I'm anti-communists, okay? I'm anti-communism. So, no, it's not a us, it's not an ours, it's not a we, okay? It's a mine. She's public property? No. I like capitalism. She's mine. Okay, go to the bridgehead. Let's go do the main quest. What's up, Alf? Why is she so cute, bro? I wish we could like exit from here. Why can't we? Like, give us access to the back door. Okay, that sounds weird. My thoughts on rage bait thumbnails. It feels like CCs are using your emotions against you just to get more views. Is it rage bait if it's true? Cause look at my thumbnails, for example. Right? Just get better at being lucky.
The knights will change their shifts and rest.
That's
at
literally
sunset.
what he's saying.
Why don't you
Me
join
watching
during
a
that hour for
creature
something
not
tasty?
understanding what RNG is for 16 minutes. That's pretty fair. Skewed reasoning. 3 days to figure out the gear. Is that wrong? You could consider that clickbaity. Sure. Is it wrong? He just wants another woo-wah. That's literally what he wants. Monetization system. The gacha system. Not a perfect masterpiece. It's literally like what the video I'm reacting to says. More game, more bad. It's like what Kurobox said. Best boss. They are finally doing it. The anime. I mean, is it clickbait if it's accurate? I don't think so. All are drama slopes? No, monetization system is not even drama slop. The gacha system of Silver Palace is not drama slop. Okay, these two videos don't get views because they are not drama slop. But I still post non-drama slop. Not everything needs to get views, right?
The
Not
knights
doing
will
everything
change
for
their
views.
shifts and rest at sunset. Why don't you join me during that hour for something tasty?
Like, this one is not drama slop. I mean, I was saying that Egg has skill issue, but that's... I mean, you know, me and Egg are good. Me and Egg are good. Like, we didn't really fight, right? Like, we cool with each other. He reacted to my live stream, and I watched it offline. I didn't watch it on live. I actually watched the whole live stream that he made. It was a good reaction. It was a good reaction. You know, I think Egg is a cool guy. Okay, this one is kind of criminal. The VXV one is kind of criminal. I actually kind of regret the thumbnail. Not gonna lie, a little bit. Okay, I was a bit aggressive when it came to VXV. I don't know why. I just like don't like his demeanor, you know, his overall demeanor towards other
The
people. I
knights will
just don't
change
like
their
people
shifts and
like
rest
him.
at sunset.
So I
Why
just
didn't you
end
join
up
me during
being
that hour for something tasty?
just end up giving like a little bit too many out of pocket comments. Which, well, I understand if people don't like me giving like some out of fucking pocket comments. Like the one I said. Okay, this one is funny. When he was like, oh, you can use cloud gaming. And I instantly said, bro, you can pick up cloud gaming and shove it up your ass. That was pretty out of pocket. I thought it was funny as fuck. Think VXV liked it. I think he wanted it to be Yang, right, instead of Rover. I think the thumbnail is funny. I wouldn't mind people doing like that to me, you know. I personally wouldn't care. I think it's funny. A petition for politics slop as well? Bro, you don't... If I start talking about politics, I'll get cancelled like in half a day, bro.
My memory.
At the same
serves
time,
me
you don't
right.
have your real face
Not
on
much
YouTube.
has changed here in 3 years.
I mean, that's true. But they choose to post
I'll
their
head to the
face on
clock tower
YouTube.
and do a basic survey of the terrain.
Like, posting your face was never a necessity on YouTube. No? Face reveal at 2k subs? Bro, I'm ugly as fuck. You don't want to see my face.
We've got our suspect.
Why do you think I don't show my face? People would instantly click off. We don't need giveaways, just do face reveal? Hell no.
No! Please don't! Here!
You're behind on
Look.
protection money, eh, Miss Luger?
Please, sir. My husband had an accident at the factory.
I haven't
We've not a
used
dram to spare.
my real
Can't even
name
get out of bed without help.
anywhere
We
on the
need my
internet
earnings. Have
since I
mercy.
was like 12.
Just give us a few days, we'll.
The only place I
We'll
used my
figure something
quote-unquote first
I
and
swear.
last name
Oh, how
on the
pathetic.
internet
Wonder what Boss Avius would say about that, eh?
was when I was like
I,
12
I-
or something,
I'll
and
pass
I
you
made my
VW
first
interview
Facebook
already.
account.
I'll work in the factory by day and here by
Like,
night.
I've never
I'll be
used
good
my
for the
real
money.
name like ever
I can
again.
make it
I've
up to
always
you.
used an
Don't waste your breath on her. This junk on the floor is worth something.
allies. What's it called?
Oh,
I always use the nickname.
You ain't
I've
funny,
always
are ya?
never used my.
Well, there are
I've
rules
never
round
posted
here.
my face on
Let
the
me teach you how
internet,
these streets work, hero.
and even my personal, like, Instagram account, because I do have a personal Instagram account. I do not have my face on there, and I do not have my first name either. Literally. So yeah, an alias I don't know how to pronounce that, bro. I'm sorry.
Many thanks.
Yeah, but that is the term I
Kind
was
soul.
searching for.
Thank you.
It's quite all right.
Bro has Facebook
but
account
I
at
fear
12
you
years
won't be
old.
able to do business here
Bro,
anymore.
It's fine.
it was like
I've a new job, and I can move my
okay.
stall
I'm
to
not.
the
I'm not going to say
suburbs.
how long ago it
Even the
was
biggest
because that
gangs
will
stay
reveal my
clear of
age.
You and my turf. But, well, what's a lady like yourself doing in Bridgehead Quarter? You in trouble? Need help?
I intend to reach that.
Well, let's
clock
just
tower.
say like back then it was
Ah.
pretty normal.
Hubble Tower.
We didn't
Been out
have
of
the
service
rules
for
we have
years.
today.
But you asked the right woman. I know Phil, the old guard. Here's a shortcut. Skirt round the tower till you reach an ascent device. It'll take you to the top.
Thanks. That's a great help, ma'am.
No, don't be silly. I should thank you.
Let's just say that the messenger,
There's a shortcut behind the tower.
the
Should
messenger
look for some
app
kind of Sylvania
for like
operator.
Facebook was still like integrated into Facebook at the time. So you had Facebook and Messenger was inside of the Facebook app. It wasn't a separate app. For example, WhatsApp wasn't part of Facebook,
This should be
wasn't
the shortcut
owned
the woman
by
mentioned.
Facebook at the time. For example, Skype was a thing. Discord didn't exist.
To the south of the UMI factories.
So
And
let's
later
just
up
say
there,
that,
safe
okay?
house may be hidden to the east.
Let's just say that, okay?
Let's see.
We still had the little, what's it called? The Microsoft Messenger? Oh, I forgot the name. And stuff like that.
One,
Bro, it was
2,
so long ago.
5. One of Bridgehead's smaller high streets.
God,
Next to
I'm
two
old
main
as
roads.
fuck, bro.
Transport hub to the
I'm
north.
old as fuck.
And heavy foot traffic. All sorts
And the
move
thing
out
is,
there.
I think it's
Even if
funny when
spotted,
people
should be
call me a
easy to
kid
shake
on
off
the
pursuers amongst
internet
the
because of my
crowds.
voice.
Were I to set up a
I
shelter
do
in
sound
Bridgehead,
and I do
I'd
look
say
a
that'd
lot
be the
younger than
best
I am.
place.
I look
It would make sense to search the
around
area
like
first, then.
8 years younger than I actually am. Like I look a lot younger than I actually am. Like 8 to 10 years younger than I am. No one gives me my age. But that's a genetics thing. But I do think it's funny people call me a kid or and shit like that on the internet because, well, VXV called me a kid, right? And let's say that maybe our age isn't too far off from each other. I mean, I don't care if you estimate my age. I'm just never going to actually confirm it. You know? You can think what you want. Oops.
I warned you. Reset the board. Stay sharp.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is bro so strong?
All right, villain. Down you go.
Rome's safe house will likely be around that high street. I'll take a look.
You're 6, 7 years old?
There's
True.
all low-rise shops around here. No tall buildings. Not like the first. This area's decent, but too out in the open. I fear it'd make for a poor safe house location.
Up there. Oh, can you fit through there, girl? Like, holy. Looks good, but my 60-50 has no
Close
chance.
to a rubbish dump. The stray cats.
No. It would be fine.
at once, or prepare to meet your end! Beg me for mercy!
I like how every character has a gun, but every character also like using melee weapons. Hope I can reroll. I personally am not a fan of rerolling.
This office building's in a decent spot. Good visibility, and just close enough to busier areas. The scaffolding would make a decent escape route if surrounded. Perfect for a safe house. Yes, this is the place. 4th floor, 3rd window along. I'll go up and take a look. The air's heavy and stale. A cane, woman's footwear, and what smells like stew. It seems
So I can get that Gunnerman Cinderella? Maybe you can get both. A half-eaten sandwich with mold. Snezhnaya is gonna drop in 2 weeks, can't wait. Bro, I used to like be so hyped for Snezhnaya back in the day, and now I'm just like, yeah, sure. Because I don't play the game anymore.
Hero fights despite injured arm. It's the figure from the 3rd
Also, I'm
photo.
thirsty.
I'd never imagined Rome's safe
bro.
house would
I
be
need
this
water.
rising detective's secret base. They were more than mere acquaintances. Well, Mr. Evan King, a pleasure. As a fellow detective, I'll need to inspect your office. I'm sure you won't mind. Not anymore.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. You guys like stare at like some good stuff while I go.
The knights will change their shifts and rest at sunset. Why don't you join me during that hour for something tasty?
Okay, I'm back. It's too dark. Hey, what's up, Terwin? How you doing? Laptop becomes an air fryer when playing WoW. Every PC becomes an air fryer when playing WoW. Look, for example, right now I'm playing Silver Palace, a Unreal Engine 5 game, and it's pretty hot outside. Right? Like today is a pretty hot day. My PC is making basically no sound. Like the fans are spinning, obviously it's playing a video game, but it's pretty quiet. Whenever I play WoW, God damn, do the fans like go crazy, bro. Like, and it's anywhere. I could be like not doing anything, and the fans are like going crazy.
Written up looks like the out. It's with the photo. Another one remains dealt with. Relative silence.
Most demanding game in like, it's not the most demanding, it's the most unoptimized. That's a problem. If it was just demanding, it would have been like okay.
The owners are smart.
Because there's a difference between demanding and unoptimized. For example, I gave this example a lot of times. Red Dead Redemption is demanding. Minecraft is unoptimized. Minecraft runs on more devices than Red Dead Redemption, but that doesn't mean it's more
The nights will
optimized.
change
You know what I
their
mean?
shifts and rest at sunset. Why don't you join me?
So
to the house
that's
for
the
something
reason
tasty?
that sometimes some people can run Wuthering Waves, but they cannot run something like Neverness to Everness, because Neverness to Everness is more demanding than Wuthering Waves, but it's better optimized than Wuthering Waves. So for the minimum specs that Neverness to Everness asks for, it will run better than the minimum specs that Wuthering Waves asks for. You know what I mean? 999999999. The SNES Night livestream poster is out, but the name of the first act is the same as the final act from the Teyvat chapter storyline preview trailer for each region. Snezhnaya won't be the last region, right? Have we gone to the Dandelion Sea already? I thought the Dandelion Sea would be before Snezhnaya. But I haven't been up with the story, but I would think so. Maybe later. Have you gotten the second part of Venti story quest? Yeah, Dandelion Sea. Dormant Port? What? I don't know. That is like it has been a thing since 1.0. Yeah, Dandelion Sea is completely different. Yeah. So has Venti gotten his second story quest? Because I think Venti's story quest, like the second part of it, is going to be like very lore heavy. That's why they haven't released it yet. And at least that was the theory for when I was playing the game. Because every Archon had like a first part and second part of their story quest, except for Venti. Right? Except for Venti. And that was the theory.
A Royal Bank check. The totals as written.
Thanks, chat, for telling me
Both
to
check and
retry.
letter are in United Momentum Works
Retry what?
name.
The pulls on ZZZ. I saw your pulls, your ZZZ pulls on Discord. Not everyone. Hilda still does not have her part 2, for example. I see.
A fight took place here. Someone was shoved and pinned here, their heads smashing into the wall. Judging from their height, that someone wasn't Evan. The victim struggled hard, leaving scratches along the wall and furniture. Evan was trying to strangle them, but there's a large splatter of blood. Evan bit off more than he could chew. He was stabbed. From the pattern and scale of this bloodstain, I'd wager his carotid was severed. Evan lost too much blood, couldn't fight back, and soon collapsed. But what of the weapon? There you are.
There you go. The murder weapon. That's a pretty cool dagger. Can we get one like this in like CSGO?
The engraving reads E.K., Evan King's initials, just like those on the knife he's seen carrying in news photos. The murder weapon was his own dagger. The bloodstains along its edge have been dry for a while. It wasn't tampered with, just discarded at the scene. The killer used Evan's dagger against him. Didn't think to deal with the murder weapon and just ran. Evan launched the attack, but the victim retaliated using Evan's dagger. Shaken, they fled the scene. It wasn't premeditated, but a murder made in self-defense.
Open evidence board. This is the scene of a murder. The secret hideout. The rising detective. What was the motive behind the murder? Signs of a fight. No.
Before his demise, Evan had intimate business transactions with UVW, United Momentum Works, a covert cleanup operation that earned him riches, yet plunged him into mortal peril. Evan King must have been tasked with some kind of cleanup for the Cinderella's case. Most people on the evidence board are confirmed deceased. Only the one in the damaged photo is noted as escaped. One day, he received an unexpected murder weapon. Evan's arm was injured, thus him being disarmed and slain by
Who
someone
killed the
of smaller
rising
stature
detective?
is feasible. Right. The remains from the Cinderella's case had a steel pin in the elbow joint.
But he's still holding secret and has some link to God of Time? Yep. We can switch cases then. Okay. So it's inside there.
They're in laborer attire. But the photo's too burnt to make out their features. Is this intentional? Your link to the Cinderella's case? But how closely, I wonder? I found all three figures from the photos in Grimm's notebook.
Grimm, the death-faking journalist, refers to this as the Cinderella's case. No princess, no ballrooms, just tragic fire with bodies charred black and scars that will never fade. A horrific affair by all means, so why would he connect it to fairy tales? And moreover, who even is the Cinderella anyway? Okay. Business magnate's photo. Result of investigation into mysterious man. Into the doctor. No. This one.
The rich man in the photo is a renowned investor.
Doctor's photo.
Daniel Bolden. He exploited his railway business.
Is
The
this
second
one?
photo shows
The photo
Dr.
of a
Rome
mysterious
Skier Private
man.
Hospital. He was pursued by assassins. The thread connecting them all is clear to see. Now,
All three have collaborated with UVW before. Oh. We're missing the last piece of evidence. So that's what we're going to collect now, right? Or what we're going to like resolve. Everything is coming together.
all clues lead to.
Yeah, I like how like we've been like in so many places and stuff like that. Every single character doing its own thing, and it all comes together now.
Who's there?
It's all coming together.
My dear detective, there seems to have been a misunderstanding between us.
Oh, are you sure about that? I don't think there's any misunderstanding, little girl.
I'm most curious, though. How did you find
Ganda la
this
phone, bro.
place?
Bro, came
I should
here
ask you
and
the very
instantly
same.
sat down.
This whole matter has become quite the sorry state of affairs. Daniel Bolden lost many of their riches. Having associated with the man, I too was dragged into the mess. Ah, I should have known better.
He's rotten. You ought to have seen that.
So you'd think. All I did
What
was
the request
help
for
out an old
second part
friend,
release?
and
I don't
now
know.
look, I'm reduced to a
I'm
man
not up to date.
scrabbling
I
around
started
to
the quest, I
clear his
haven't
own
finished it
name.
yet.
And
I've been
thus,
like busy with
great
Painkiller and
effort,
Superpowers.
I gleaned this address from Bolden's letters, but lo,
And Nikke.
the detective beats me to the punch. Well, was it a fruitful search? I'd be over the moon if you'd found evidence clearing my good name.
My search yielded no useful leads.
Oh, is that so?
However, my evidence gathered elsewhere requires me to visit your factory. A trip there might well fill the gaps in this case. And who knows? Any suspicion held against you may be dropped entirely by that time, Mr. Vorsh.
Wouldn't that be nice? I would provide ample compensation if it would help your cause.
There's no rush. We can discuss that once your name is cleared. For now, let's focus on getting me to your factory.
Tomorrow, then. It will be open to the public as it happens. UMI deems mine an exemplary factory. Hence, business associates from other factories and UMI higher-ups will all be
You know
in
what
attendance.
would be like a
discerning
big plot twist?
individual with a penchant for justice
Like
yourself
the
is
quote-unquote
more
bad
than
guy
welcome to
that is
join us.
portrayed
I look
here.
forward to it then.
Because he
Wonderful,
has like a bad guy
wonderful.
look to him.
Ah, yes. The
Like,
factory is
oh,
a
he's
bit
going
of
to
a
be
way
like
away in the suburbs.
a bad guy.
I shall arrange
But
for you to be
then
escorted.
happens that he's actually like a
Carriage will
pretty
be
chill
waiting
dude.
by your residence. They'll deliver you to my factory early tomorrow morning. How does that sound?
Okay.
I shall be awaiting your arrival with bated breath. Tomorrow, then.
The ants, bro. The game has ants. You have a game with more detail than that? Take that, Booba. Genshin could never.
Midnight shall soon strike, my dear mare. And when it does, will this fine dream be over? I'm not finished yet, though. I want to stay in this dream just a little longer. You will stay with me to the end, right?
Whoa. That's the Cinderella's, like, right there.
Faster! Hurry!
So let's go to the thingy. Genshin Murma, when it change time, Earth rotate. That's cool detail. Oh really? Earth or Tevat? Just got back to ZZ, missed a lot. It is what it is. It's not the same thing. It's like calling Earth Neptune, bro. It's not the same thing. I take it very serious.
The equestrian arts are indeed a part of knightly training, but I'm not very good with horses. They don't really like me.
I think Arya is a bait because ZZ reruns likely even stronger. People call Tevat a flat planet. What? Like flat,
Faster.
like flat? Why? What? Kind of works with any anomaly characters? I don't know. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but have fun talking about whatever you guys are talking about. Wait until 6 a.m. next day. Okay. Ride the carriage to the factory. Okay, I'm going to leave that for another day. Going to leave that for another day. I think that's enough for today. Around 2 hours, a shorter live stream, but it be how it be. Hot take, but I think gacha games should just use more furries. Bro, furries sell like hotcakes, bro.
Nice weather today. Time to
Like
make my
furries
rounds.
just sell. I don't know how, but furries just have a shitload of money to spend on stuff. Bro, like, do you know how much a furry suit costs? Like, it's crazy. Like, where do they get that much money? Animal ear is not furry, bro. Yeah, I'm not talking about just animal ears. I'm talking about like furries in general. Like, you know, we don't have enough like actual female furry characters. We have like girls with like cat ears and bunny ears, but we don't have any like actual fur anime like anime girl. You know how you have like that wolf guy in ZZZ, or that wolf guy in, you know, Neverness to Everness, or Panda in, well, Agnes Anfield and stuff like that.
Hello?
We don't have like
Are you
a
there?
actually
I,
furry
Grisha, the
type
Ardent
character,
Knight, order you
which
to
is
show
a
yourself and
girl.
surrender
You
at
know,
once.
we only have dudes as furry type characters. Like, why? It's not that I want it. You know, I prefer my girls more girls than furries. But why not? Why not? Lycon did not sell, he's a furry because he's a dude, bro. Echo is a standard mount. Yeah. How can he sell? He's a standard character. Don't mind it, just make them fake. Yeah, but there are like some good characters that could be like, I mean, why not? Why not make a furry character? You know? Why not?
Nice weather today.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to make my
ZZZ
rounds.
has that character. What's it called? ZZZ characters. Why not make one like those as like a 5-star? You know? Where is she? Where the fuck is she? Pultra. This bitch. Why not have more of that? You know? Like, why not? Why not? She hot. Why not? Is it a 4-star? Yeah. Why not have one of these as a 5-star? It will sell like hotcakes. You know? I'm not a furry, but, you know, I wouldn't say no to that. Know what I mean? There's like exceptions. Like, look at that. Would you say no to that? Don't like Voltron?
Villain. Hello? Are you there? I, Gracia the Argent Knight, order you to show yourself and surrender at once.
Bro, imagine like sleeping next to that. Like, imagine a cold winter night and you need something warm and fluffy. It's like a huge body pillow. You know? It's like a huge fluffy pillow right here. And it's warm too. It's not all about like the thing that you're thinking about. It's also about like the you know, comfy. Well, 2 fluffy pillows. Maybe hear me. Yeah, it's funny. The Miyabi ear meme is like super funny. Because there are some animations where in one frame she has like crazy tall ears where they span like the length of the fucking entire screen, and then on the next frame they are normal and then they're giant again, and then they keep increasing in size and then they're normal again. I think it's funny as fuck. Her mom ears are even longer. Really?
Nice weather today. Time to make my rounds.
Watch her preview? I think I have. I cannot play ZZZ, bro. I literally cannot physically play ZZZ. I've told you this like multiple times before. Like literally. First, well, I have various reasons for not playing ZZZ. First, I'm not playing any Hoyo game. I've made a vow that I wouldn't play any Hoyo game. I'm not playing any Hoyo game. Second is their style of story presentation. I'm not talking about story itself. I'm not talking about like animation and stuff like that. I'm talking about the overall way that Hoyoverse in general tells their story, which I don't like. Hoyoverse has this specific way in which they tell I don't know how to explain it, but they have this specific way in which they explain and tell the story, which I don't like. That's the second reason. The third reason, which is the biggest reason, is that I cannot physically play it because the camera movement makes me sick.
Gracia the Argent Knight, order you to show yourself and surrender at once.
Like, the game actually makes me sick. Like, I cannot play it. You know the mouse movement? Because I play on mouse and keyboard, when I move the mouse, ZZZ has heavy mouse acceleration that you cannot turn off. And I cannot play games with mouse acceleration. I cannot physically play games with mouse acceleration. It makes me sick. Like literally, it gives me a headache. I cannot play them. That's why I'm look, I know people are like, oh, you're so finicky when it comes to movement and stuff like that. Yes, I am, but it's not like just towards something like WoWa or some shit like that. It's towards every single game. For example, the reason I don't play ZZZ is because the camera movement sucks ass, bro. Like, damn. For example, and contrary to character movement, which, well, it feels clunky, but it doesn't make me sick, camera movement does make me sick. It gives me a headache. Cannot play it.
Nice weather today.
I agree about the camera movement. I saw a live stream of game on PC and got motion sickness from watching. For example, just from watching, imagine playing it. Yeah, ZZZ has a lot of ass. That's not what I mean, but true. But I do like ZZZ memes and stuff like that. I get a bunch of those on my Instagram page. I think they are funny. I think the ZZZ community overall is pretty funny. It's a pretty fun community. Well, I don't like Hoyoverse. The same way I'm starting to dislike Kuro. Like, the same reason I'm starting to dislike Kuro. Hoyoverse is the type of company that once they start working on a new project, like they only implement like the good features, the good feedback that they got from their previous games onto the new projects, and they take the longest time to implement those features into the older projects, or end up never implementing them.
Villain, hello? Are you there?
Also, they are incredibly stingy with rewards and stuff like that, especially when I played. Not now. If you go to ZZZ and stuff now, they are pretty generous. But at the time, my biggest game was Genshin Impact. They are pretty stingy. They only give rewards like when they kind of have to. Them not learning the lesson about the anniversaries, the way they tell their stories, it's just boring, and so on and so forth. Like, and it's not like they have one or two problems, because every gacha game has like a couple of struggles. Hoyoverse just decided to pick all of them, you know? ZZ, they're giving out... Yeah, right now, I quit overall Hoyo games a year ago, over a year ago. And as I said, I never played much ZZZ. Because I literally can't. But I just don't like the shady practices of Hoyoverse in general. Like, Hoyoverse in general. Not like any specific game. Because one of my favorite gacha games up until this day is Genshin.
Time to make my rounds.
Right? Just because I don't like Genshin now, this is what some people don't understand. Just because I don't like Genshin now, it doesn't mean I never liked Genshin. Like, the most fun I've had like in gacha, or one of the most fun moments I've had in gacha in general, was when I was playing Genshin Impact. Like the start of it, Liyue, Inazuma, and stuff like that. Exploring Mondstadt, it was incredibly fun. I had a really fun time exploring Fontaine. I had a lot of fun with the game. Now I don't like the game anymore. I don't like the direction they took. I got really disappointed with the game. But it doesn't mean that the moments that I had with the game are now gone. I still liked the game when I played it. I had a lot of fun with it. Just because I don't play it anymore, just because I quit, it doesn't mean I dislike it. You know? A lot of people like make a video, oh, I'm quitting Wuthering Waves, for example, in like 3.4 or 3.3. Make a video, oh, I played since day one, I fucking hate the game.
Villain. Hello?
No, if you played if you played like the game that much, you didn't hate the game. Maybe you hate the game now, but let's not forget about the good stuff that's behind, you know. Exploration Genshin is still fun. Yeah. Try all the big Hoyo games so far and quit all of them aside from ZZZ. It's just that one of my biggest issues is actually the Hoyoverse storytelling. Not story itself. The story is good, the lore is good, but their formula of storytelling overall, which is the same for every game they have, you know, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I just don't like it anymore. At least I tolerated it when I played Genshin, but I cannot tolerate it anymore, especially after I've played something like Nikke, which made me realize how much the storytelling in something like Genshin and HSR sucked. It was after playing Nikke. Though, to be fair, Nikke also ruined Wuthering Waves story for me. Because every time I play Nikke, I cannot play like another gacha game for at least 2 weeks.
To make my rounds.
Like every time I play an event, or like especially the main story in Nikke, I cannot play a gacha game story for like 2 weeks because it's going to get ruined. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, many people may think like, because when I quit Genshin, I started playing Wuthering Waves more. Like, I already played Wuthering Waves before quitting Genshin, but I started playing more because it was during like 2.x launch. A lot of people may think that I quit Genshin for WoWA, which is wrong. I quit Genshin because of Nikke. Personal preference? Yes. Yes. But I just don't like it. I just don't like the way they tell the story. I cannot stand it. Like, not anymore. The only game I missed lately was Nikke. Have to play it, bro. It's peak. Genshin did set the standard years ago for what free-to-play friendly. Just Genshin stagnated on everything else. Yeah. I get about storytelling in Genshin, but it's still slow and animation of storytelling is not good.
I, Gracia, the Argent Knight,
It's not just that. It's just not that.
Once.
It's just that it goes in circles too much. It looks like it struggles to move forward, you know? And it's something that it's not as apparent in something like ZZZ, but you see it a lot in Genshin and Wuthering Waves, for example, which is the way the characters talk. They are so robotic. They are so lackluster in emotion. It's crazy. I think Wuthering Waves right now is worse than Genshin in that aspect. I think Genshin like improved in that aspect since I stopped playing. But they are all pretty similar. And I include Arknight's Endfield in that too. It's more of their structures, how they organize plot lines in the story, making it... That too. Like, but everything together, it just makes it like insufferable for me to play. Just cannot stand it. So if Kuro turned Hoyo, you won't play their new game project, Nami? No. No.
Nice weather today.
And Kuro is going that route. I haven't quit because I've heard they are working on fixing performance and addressing like the player's problems and stuff like that. But we will see when we get to it. If they keep pulling this shit, then Kuro will just be like the new Hoyo, and I will refuse to play their new project. Yes. Like, I don't care. If one company completely loses my trust, I will not buy or play a game from them any longer. It's like Ubisoft. Ubisoft has lost my trust. I used to like Assassin's Creed. Like the Assassin's Creed 1 to 3, Assassin's Creed Unity, I really liked that. and stuff like that. But then they lost my trust. And right now, even if they release a banger, I refuse to buy it. For example. I just refuse. Because who knows when they are going to take that money that I used to buy that new game to make some more slop. I might as well not play that new game and not have them do any more slop. You know what I mean? I'd rather like invest like in another company that I know it's not going to break my trust, like From Software. You know? For example. No, funny thing, after the new update, PGR started lagging on mobile devices, even though the same devices used to run the game smoothly before. Yeah, I've heard they are also struggling with performance issues in PGR, which is incredibly funny. Hypogryph has my full trust. I trust Hypogryph. They haven't broken my trust like a single time. So, yeah. It's like ShiftUp. ShiftUp. I also trust ShiftUp a lot. They have fucked up in the past. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they are perfect. But I have my full trust on ShiftUp from the games they have published before. With like Nikke, Stellar Blade, and the Stellar Blade 2, the doubling down on Eevee. I mean, they have my trust. Glory to Hypogryph, yes. Did predict WoW devs would become just as greedy, if not greedier than Genshin devs?
Nice weather.
No, Kuro is greedier than Genshin devs.
Rounds.
Like, the Wuthering Waves developers are greedier than the Genshin developers. Not Guru in general, but the team behind the Wuthering Waves. It's greedier than Genshin. Like, absolutely. Yes, Genshin gives less rewards overall. But Kuro has had a spending event every patch since 3.x launch. And even before that, they had already like some spending events. So Wuthering Waves either has a spending event or a pooling event every single patch. Like it cannot convince me like otherwise. Cannot convince me that it's not like. What? Please list the spending events. Yes, it's either spending event or pooling event. Since 3.x launched. Let's say arguably the weapon banner being guaranteed. I don't know if they have one this patch. I haven't looked into it. Can easily become greater than the banner with 50-50. I don't think so. I think we cannot argue that the weapon banner being guaranteed can be like greedier. I mean,
and surrender at once.
You could say that the characters are a bit more reliant on weapon, but if we talk about gacha alone, it's not greedier. There was one spending event and it was 3.1. Are we forgetting about the pooling event during the collab? Because I'm talking spending events and pooling events. I'm talking about both. They've been doing it interchangeably. I mean, did you just open up the stream? Because you missed so much context. No, I said it since the start. I literally said it since the start, before you even commented. Spending and pooling events.
Time to make my rounds.
Rebate events are not spending events, they are pooling events. Like, what? I said both. And Genshin hasn't had like a single spending event, like ever. And what about pulling events? I don't remember ever having a pulling event in Genshin either. Have we had a pulling event in Genshin? So you prefer the not pulling events? Yes, I prefer not having pulling events. I understand the good side of a pulling event. I understand if you like it. I understand the good side. I personally don't like it. Every pilot's engaged in spending event. That is true. That is true.
Villain.
But I mean, they don't give you anything in return. They just make you spend.
Grisha, the Argent Knight, order you
They
to
just
show
make you
yourself
spend
and
more.
surrender at once.
But yeah, that is accurate. Though I think the war between like Wuwa or Genshin being more predatory is a bit dumb, because they are pretty similar to each other. Like Genshin and Wuwa. I think Wuwa wins if you're not going for meta. Wuwa wins if you're not going for meta, like 100% of the time. Like 100% of the time. Like if you only pull for characters that you like and you only like one or other character, like per version, like Wuthering Waves will win 1,000,000,000% of the time. It's no contest. But Genshin does give less pulls, but it gives you more time to save. You know what I mean? Because in Wuthering Waves you get a new character, two new characters every patch. Like every version you have two new characters. In Genshin, at least when I played, I don't know how it is now, but I'm comparing it to when I used to play Genshin. I don't play Genshin anymore. Despite the game can EOS for all I care. But they used to like do standalone rerun banners without any new character. So it made you able to like skip like banners, a lot of banners. What? 3.5 is generally dry as hell though. There's nothing to do. I don't know, I haven't played much on 3.5. Don't back down. I'm not backing down. Like back down from what? That Kuro has had like pretty much spending or pulling event? That's true. That's true. Compared to, if we compare that to Genshin, that hasn't had a spending or pulling event.
Villain. Hello? Are you there?
Should add this current abyss cycle.
Grisha,
I only
the
use
Argent
my
Knight, order you to show
Overlord
yourself and
Alepino.
surrender at once.
In Genshin you are forced to skip more units because they are so greedy, but it's a good thing. No, that's not what I mean. Right? That's not what I mean. If Genshin released as many characters as Wuthering Waves, then sure. But let's see like the banner schedule of Genshin. Because you might as well be completely right. But when I played 4.x and previous versions, was when I played, they used to have a lot of back-to-back like rerun banners. Or at least like only one new character per patch instead of two. By the way, yeah. But I want to check actually. I want to check because it might be true. I don't know. Genshin banner schedule. I just want to be double sure, you know. Because I might be talking out of my ass and they now have like 2 new characters per patch. I don't know.
Nice weather today. Time to make my rounds.
So let's see. Here, browser. So Sandrome and Silali, phase 1. Is Sandrome a new character or is it a rerun? I know Silali is a rerun. Is Sandrome a new character? So so 1 new character and 1 rerun, and these are 2 reruns. Sandrone is a new character. So this whole patch, there's 1 new character and the rest are reruns. The second phase are 2 reruns. Can we see like the others? The other patches? Because I want to make sure. I don't want to be talking out of my ass, right? All banner schedule. Bua does the same thing. Very rarely, though. I know Wuwa has done the same, where they've released like only 1 new character and a bunch of rebrand banners. But it's not the standard. Well, in Genshin, it is the standard. The same way that Genshin has released like 2 new characters like back to back on the same patch. For example, Sidlali and Mavuika, they released on the same patch. But that's not the standard, you know? You know what I mean? Okay. That's not what I wanted. Schedule. Like 2.6? Let me see. So rerun. So full rerun patch. Wait, no new character? Actually? Am I seeing it right? Am I 6.6? Oh, this is a 2.6. Shit. 6.6. I'm a dumbass. Sorry. I'm retarded. Phase 1 banners. Are these 2 new characters? I think they are, aren't they?
Nice weather today.
No, During is not a new character. Nicole is. And Lohan is. Nicole and Lohan. So here is an example of 2 characters releasing on the same patch. Like 2 new characters releasing on the same patch. Let's see, 6.5. Linnea is a new character. Then rerun. I think. Yeah, Saska rerun banner, and here Lauma and Effort's rerun banner. So only 1 new character for 2 phases. For the 2 phases, for the whole patch. 6.4. Here we have Varka, which is a new character. Then rerun for Flynn's, rerun for Scoffier, and rerun for Skirk. Right? 6.3. This is what I mean, where you have more to save. While Bua, you have 2 new characters per patch, usually. Genshin has 1 character per patch. Now, I'm not defending Genshin giving less pools. It's still ass. It still sucks. They still should give more, because the PD is higher and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's still like predatory. It's still like shitty. But this is one thing they have going for them against WoW. You know what I mean? No, WoW are not forced to pull every new unit, just like in Genshin, you're not forced to pull any new unit. But if you quote unquote needed to pull like every 1 out of 2 units, 1 out of 2 new units, and Wuthering Waves would be 1 unit every patch, and Genshin would be 1 unit every 2 patches. You know? No, we're not trying to create a problem, we're just having a conversation. Like the conversation just like turned this way, we're just talking.
Nice weather today. Time to make my rounds.
Your way? I don't know about your way. I'm not talking about your way. We've shifted the conversation enough. We were talking, like, we literally started talking how I will never play a Hoyoverse game again, and how the camera controls in ZZZ suck absolute ass, and now we're talking about the banner schedule in Genshin versus WoW. Like, how did we get here? Like, literally. They will fight now? Bitch, make a video on me. Make a dedicated video on me. Call me a retard and spit on my face. Once I get my hands on whoever designed camera controls for gacha games. Same, bro. Same. You are? Bro, I will not let you call me that, Arul. Only let Egg call me that. See, 6.3 banner. What about 6.3 banner?
Villain! Hello? Are you there? I, Gracia the Argent Knight, order you to show
I see the
yourself
most
and surrender
skippable
at
banners
once.
like known to man. Not gonna lie. Bro, is this Ningguang altar, bro? Ningguang altar? Also, I was supposed to end livestream half an hour ago. So, anything else? This conversation led to nothing. Because we started with, like, we started with nothing and ended with nothing. Like, what? See the vision? I mean, yeah. Why don't we have, like, a Ningguang altar? Doesn't Ningguang... Wait. Wasn't Ningguang supposed to be a 5-star? Like, literally? Like, I know Barbara was supposed to be a 5-star, but they turned her into a 4-star. Because Barbara is the only 4-star that has an ult animation
to make my rounds.
in Genshin Impact. Which is a cool did you know kind of deal. But anyway, I kinda have to end the live stream because, well, I do have work today, and, well, I wanted to start editing some videos because, I kid you not, I have so many videos upcoming, so much drama slop, Because Genshin Impact devs are beyond retarded. True. True. Look, I like trying to perceive stuff not from the like from both sides. I try to see like, okay, it's worse like this, but what's the counterpart? Even if I don't like the game, I think Hoyo devs are fucking retarded too, you know? But that's just like the way I try to perceive stuff. Because I like to argue a lot. I like to argue a lot. You know what I mean? I like having arguments like with my friends, be it like whatever it is. Like politics, whatever the fuck. And we're still friends with, I mean, I have a friend that is a full-on communist, and I couldn't be the furthest thing away from a communist, you know? I couldn't be further away from a communist if I wanted to. And we argue all the fucking time. All the fucking time. And we're still like the best of buds. He showed up in the live stream like a while ago. So I like to argue, but I also like to see stuff from a different perspective. Like, yes, I'm arguing against you, but when I'm arguing against like someone or against something, I always try to think like, okay, what's their excuse? What can they say that would mitigate my quote-unquote accusations? And that's what I try to apply like every time. For example, my personal take is that Wuthering Waves is a lot more generous than Genshin Impact, right? That's my personal take. That's my bias. Like, WoWa is a lot more generous than Genshin. That's my bias.
Time to make my rounds.
But I like to try to think, like, what would, like, someone defending Genshin would say? Right? What would mitigate or not, or make Genshin not as bad as what I'm trying to portray it as? And that's how I try to be fair. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work because sometimes I just piss off both sides. But that's just how I try to like see things. I know it's not like very common, I don't think. But that's what I try to do. And sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I just make things worse. And sometimes people don't know which side I'm on. People think I'm on their side, then I say like, bro, Hoyo is retarded, and bro is like, what the fuck? I thought you were on my side. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? Communism is great if you are the leader. True. He does not know what communism is. He's a full-on. You wouldn't. You don't understand, bro.
Villain. Hello?
Like Slop, true.
There?
The only thing I like about Genshin is the exploration. Also makes take some effort. Yeah, that's why I like Antfield, but because it takes like good stuff from Genshin and it takes good stuff from Wuthering Waves. So it takes like the time and effort and stuff like that from Genshin, and then mitigates it with like the zip lines and the ease of access to the chest from like the locator and stuff, like Wuthering Waves, you know what I mean? Alright. And if you can't think of any defense, that's when you look into the other side properly. Yeah, don't forget to get Remy skin. What? Lucy swimsuit? Wait, Lucy has a skin? Like what Lucy? Like Wuthering Waves? Cyberpunk collab Lucy or oh I see. Lucy's ZZZ cat. I was like, what? Okay. I have no idea what you guys talking about.
Nice weather today. Time to make my rounds.
There's Waskin. So is Eggy gone? Is Egg gone? Did bro actually go make a video on me? I'm going to make a video in response, and then we can farm each other for like views. We could be like, yeah, could be like, actually going at it super serious, and then just say psych at the end of every video. You upset your girlfriend? So anyway, that's it for today. Is I X egg? Bruh. I have to end the live stream. I was supposed to end the live stream 40 minutes ago. So thank you all for being here and watching me yap. Thank you Shamis, thank you Saint Ondas, thank you Arl, Zal, Guru Paksha,
Argent Knight to order you to show yourself and surrender.
Booty Annihilation. The fuck is that name? Zal, and well, everyone else that was here. Even Eggy that was here. Soul Gamer, Night Owl. And everyone else. And also Terrible. Bye bye. And Mark.
Slow and never-ending strain. They tell me care is in the chain. Their voice is soft, but nothing to gain. I try to feel it's a ghostly pain.
Also, who the fuck pressed dislike on my live stream, bro? Was it Egg? I bet it was Egg. That pesky motherfucker, bro. He left a dislike on my live stream. I'm joking, by the way.